Imagine playing as Radahn, one of the strongest characters in Elden Ring, wielding his massive greatswords, except he's a little fun-sized. Shout out to the Amazing Chess for inspiring this video. Check out his video on playing Elden Ring with normal-sized Radahn. In this video, I'm going to be playing as Lil Radahn. Will I be able to avenge my father and kill Melania? Or will I give up? Find out now after this sponsored message. Hey, we are sponsored by greenbeastgaming.com. Use code Magoo at checkout for $20 off. I greatly appreciate it. Anyways, onto the run. In the start of the run, I do normal things you would do. You know, get killed by the Skyon, get my horsey, and getting the physic tier. After that, I headed to Dragonborough. I headed to the Big Mama Dragon. Killing her gives a lot of runes, so I yoinked them, and I invested my stats pretty evenly into what I needed at the time, and then continued on with my little adventure. I grabbed a spear calling bell, which I'll end up using later. Did a bit of box quests because I was bored. I felt like, you know, Radahn would probably do that, you know, because like Radahn's like a good person and all that. You know, killing his bullies and all that stuff. Anyways, speaking of getting stuff, I did some fancy routing and headed towards Liurnia and then Altus Plateau to activate the Radahn Festival. There's other ways of activating the festival early, but this is the easiest way I know of. And now finally, for the
Radahn Festival!
I died several times. Like I mean, no duh. Like he's like, I haven't found the other boss yet. Like, but with a bit of luck and a bit of that Radahn spirit inside of me, this happened. Yes! Oh my god. Okay. It's over. And with that, I have the Radahn armor and the Star Scourge sword. I didn't have enough endurance to equip it all at the time, but I met the stat requirement to use the sword. And with this mid-game level gear, Margit is easy. After disposing of him, I continue on my journey, doing a bunch of random things such as defeating patches, grabbing shackles, which I never end up using. Going AFK next to Europe for like 4 hours, you know, normal Elden Ring stuff. Then I got started on various quests by invading players, which all ended the same way. Yeah, I'm not the best at PvP. After which I did all the cheese stuff to get a bunch of XP. If you got a problem with that, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I messed around in Weeping Peninsula because I was bored, grabbed some flask upgrades along the way. Alright, back to the main story. I scaled up Stormvale, fought the weird flesh guy that was there. With my mid-game level gear, I easily defeat. I'm a disappointment. After correcting my mistake in killing Godric, I yoinked his great room from his shriveled little raisin-looking body, making sure not to use it all up. You know what I'm saying? And then I made the biggest mistake of the run, trying to get the Radahn Great Rune. I mean, like, it sounds like a good idea, right? It sounds like a great idea, you know, it's one of the better runes, it's easy to get. That's what I thought, until after an hour of me failing the parkour, I made it to the bottom and met him. I had no chance against him. I failed. So I went back to glitching out for runes. And now I'm gonna go get the super duper secret baby Radahn sum to help me out, right? Only a few people know about it. It's actually in the underground parts of the game, right? It's the mimic tier. I'm joking. It's the mimic tier. I grabbed the mimic tier, you know, like I talked to Ronnie. I killed the mimic tier boss, and you know, grabbed a summon. I didn't really know what to do afterwards, so like I kind of just did Millicent's quest, and then yeah, afterwards like I fought like I helped people like with Radahn for some reason, and I explored a bit in Lando. I also grabbed the Radahn Great Rune at this point. I don't know if I mentioned that. I figured out that you don't actually have to fight the, you know, Godskin Apostle for it, and now I feel really dumb. Anyways, now with my gear ready and maxed out, I started the journey to the fire giant. I skip past the archer, avoid the giant dragon, kill the samurai guy, and finally make it to... Well, that was a quick phase too. Anyways, I was saying I finally make it to the fire giant and defeat him, getting the fire stuff or whatever. I don't really know lore. I made it to Farum Azula. Now this is where the run got a bit more difficult. I made my way through as usual, but then I came across one of the most annoying bosses, in my opinion, in Elden Ring, the Godskin duo. The first attempt was alright, but I ended up messing up too many times. But in the second run, due to Radahn's armor being strong and the sword dealing good damage, I was able to defeat the duo. With the power of friendship, of course, and also this happened. Pretty sick. I just dropped my phone. Anyways, onto Malekith. I died a few times. But eventually I won. I don't think Radahn and Malekith have any beef in lore, so I guess, you know, like, the connection ain't really there. You know, I skip past Gideon because he's lame. Godfrey. One of the coolest bosses in the game, only bested by me. I mean Radahn. And therefore I won. Now on to the final, but like not really final boss, the Ginger. Radahn hates gingers. Bam! Now on to the actual final boss, but like not really because of the challenge. Space Slug. Shabam! Whap! Boom! Bang! And with that, the main story is completed. If you'd like to see me try to beat Malenia, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day, and glory to the communion.